everyone, and welcome back to WeTeach.U channel. What if you could practice speaking skills without fear, without pressure, and without waiting for a partner? Welcome back to WeTeach.U channel, where we explore AI tools for language learning, education, and communication, always focusing on the real pedagogical value. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use Talkio, an AI-powered speaking and conversation tool designed to help you language learners practice real communication, not grammar exercises. So if you want to improve your fluency, pronunciation, confidence, and interaction skills, this tool is designed for you. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to use Talkio step by step, even if you've never tried it before. If you are a language learner, teacher, or edtech enthusiast, subscribe. This channel is built for you. Unlike other traditional apps, Talkio focuses on active speaking, not passive exercises. To get started, you go to the Talkio website or you download the Talkio on your phone. So that's Talkio, Talkio. It's an AI tool designed for language learning, language speaking, and pronunciation. So, Talkio offers a free version for 7 days and a paid version with more advanced features like longer conversations and deeper feedback. So, when you try this application for 7 days, then you need to enter your card information and you cancel it anytime. If you don't want to cancel it, then you can subscribe to the Pro plan available on the platform. So once you choose the 7-day free trial, then you need to enter your email address and your password, and certainly the application will address questions like what's your native language, and this is very important. You need to write your native language because once you start a conversation with the chatbot, then it will translate the questions addressed by the chatbot, and it also translates your answers into your native language. So this is the main dashboard. It's very clear, very learner friendly, and it's a simple interface. Once I start some of the features available in the application, then I'll notice that I'll have a conversation area, and it also classifies my sessions into daily lessons sessions because it provides me feedback on my progress on a daily basis, sometimes on a weekly basis if I continue the conversation for a week, or for a monthly basis. And I can also practice my pronunciation of certain words and vocabulary of the language I'm choosing. Certainly if I start a conversation, I need to click on the microphone button and allow the program to use the microphone. Before I start a daily session or a daily conversation in order to practice and enhance my language skill, I need to choose which topic I need to have practice on, or which situation or context I need to improve on. So here you have a list of scenarios, a list of elementary lessons and topic, if you need to practice everyday conversation or at-home conversations about daily life and about your culture and interests like art, music, hobbies, eating out, everyday life, social relationships, travel and places, work and career. So all of these are scenarios that you can choose from in order to specify exactly what topic you would like the conversation to be focused on. In addition to the scenarios and the topic, you have interactive guides here, like a beginner introduction to the language, where you are it's recommended that you master the basics of the language, and also you have an introduction to the numbers and count. That's a 3-step guide to mastering numbers and the language you've chosen. And also you have a 4-step quiz style guide on common verbs used in the target language. The language I've chosen for today's conversation is Spanish, and I selected the beginner's level. You have an option of 3 levels: the beginner, the intermediate, and the advanced. I've chosen the beginner's level. This is very important because it helps Talkio adjust vocabulary, speed, and complexity to your proficiency level. So the next step before I start the conversation is to choose the scenario. I've chosen the work and the career. So I have case discussions, quizzes, scenarios, and specific topics. I can ask about the feedback of the project, I can have a conversation about how to balance work and life, questions about the job I'm applying for, or about common interview questions. So you can choose a lot of topics. Let's choose this scenario, asking questions about a job you're applying for, or clarifying important details. If you don't want any of the topics or scenarios listed here, then you can simply click on the home page and start directly a daily session with the chatbots. So as you see, the topics are elementary topics. They train you on speaking about your daily routines, travel situations, job interviews, academic discussions, casual and social conversations. So these scenarios are chosen to stimulate real communication situations, not artificial dialogue. Let's start a conversation with this chatbot. When I start a conversation...
Hola, ¿cómo estás hoy? ¿Quieres hablar de algo que te gusta o prefieres hacer la lección de hoy?
So here you have the question. You can listen to the question. If you don't understand this question in Spanish, then it's translated here in Arabic. You have the Arabic version of the translation. So it starts with, hello, how are you today? Do you want to talk about something that you like, or do you prefer doing a lesson today? So even if you don't know how to answer this question, suppose you are an absolute beginner in the language, then you can choose the suggestion given here. Prefiero hacer la lección hoy, por favor. I prefer to do the lesson today, please. And here you have the Arabic translation of the new suggestion, and you can even listen to it.
Prefiero hacer la lección hoy, por favor.
So I need to answer this question either by sending a message to the chatbot or by clicking on the microphone and speaking. So, quiero hablar de algo que me gusta, o prefiero hablar de mi trabajo. So, once I finish speaking or recording, I need to press enter or space.
Muy bien. Hablemos de tu trabajo. ¿Dónde trabajas? ¿Trabajas en una tienda, en una escuela o en otro lugar?
So you can keep going and answer the question. Trabajo en una universidad.
Perfecto. Trabajas en una universidad. ¿Eres profesora o estudiante en la universidad?
And the conversation continues and the discussion continues, and every time you have a suggestion on what to say. For example, soy profesora en la universidad. I'm a professor at the university. You can even listen to the suggestions.
Soy profesora en la universidad.
Learn how to say it and complete it. So here I'm using the voice. I can use the text, and I can have an assessment of my conversation. If I don't like this chat on this topic, then I can choose a new chat, okay, a new session, a new scenario or topic or case discussion. I can even choose to make a quiz, or I can choose to have a look at the assessment of my conversation. Here it analyzes the vocabulary I use, it analyzes my pronunciation and everything related to my ability to practice the language, because it provides me with pronunciation corrections, stress and intonation tips, vocabulary suggestions, grammar improvement. Certainly when I speak, I don't need to be perfect. So again, if I read the assessment, so it analyzes the vocabulary I use, like the word trabajo, and if it's related to the topic or not, and it provides me with suggestions on how to expand my vocabulary and give more details. It also gives me an idea about the structure of my sentences, estructura de las oraciones. So it tells me whether my sentences are simple, clear, if it fits into the beginner level or the intermediate level. And it tells me also about the general use of the language, uso general del idioma. For example, your communication is very clear and straight to the point, and it's better to clarify the options you've taken. For example, instead of saying, quiero hablar, I want to talk about something that I like, or I prefer talking about my work, you can say only, I prefer to talk about my work because I like it so much. Prefiero hablar de mi trabajo porque me gusta mucho. And also you have a conclusion whether you're on the right path in using Spanish, and it encourages me to keep practicing on linking sentences together and expanding my vocabulary and trying to use a more sophisticated language and sentences gradually. So here is the assessment. As you see, it's really comprehensive and it's immediate, which helped me self-correct and improve my language quickly, and it's written in the native language that you choose. You can also repeat the sentences and repeat your response. You can listen to a model answer. You can listen to the speaker.
Trabajas en una universidad.
And you can compare it to your own speech because you will have everything recorded. So once you finish, your conversation will be recorded so that you can compare your own speech with the chatbot speech and keep trying again and again with improvement. This supports noticing, which is a key concept in language acquisition. And also you have the pronunciation. This is another feature that helps me speak with confidence, and I mean the tutor that's available on Talkio AI generates suitable sentences that are tailored to my level of proficiency, which I already set to elementary. So here you have a list of sentences that you need to pronounce, and you get feedback on your pronunciation. Veo muchos peces de colores en el agua. So once I pronounce it, I click on complete, and I'll get a direct feedback on my pronunciation word by word. So I'll have the feedback, I read the sentence. So, and I also have pronunciation tips, and I can listen to her producing.
Veo muchos peces de colores en el agua.
And I can retry. Before I retry, I have the pronunciation tips. Try to pronounce agua better, and peces, you need to show the s, and pay attention not to repeat the word, and train yourself on linking letters when you pronounce the sentence. And here you have the level. That's fluency 1, that's for accuracy, that's for completeness. Let me retry the sentence, taking into account the pronunciation tips. Veo muchos peces de colores en el agua. So I tried to connect the letters and the words together, and here I have a perfect pronunciation, completeness, if I listen to the chatbot and compare
Veo muchos peces de colores en el agua.
So the sentence means, I see a lot of fish of different colors in water. So this is how you keep practicing until you nail the pronunciation. So once you finish and you perfect the pronunciation of the sentence, then you can click on a new sentence and continue. Another feature of Talkio AI is the word book that you can use for personal use, or that the teacher can use to track the words you newly learned. So the tutor will help you use them to boost your memory. So once I learn a new word, I type it here and I can add as many words as possible. I write it here. For example, I learn peces, which means fish in plural, and I can save it here in order to have a word book to refer to so often. And next I have the progress, because the program itself tracks my progress and gives me progress indicator. It tells me about the time I spent having this practice, the number of conversations I had the last month. Here I had 3 conversations, the number of words I've spoken, the number of sentences I've spoken on a daily basis. It highlights the date at which I had this conversation and the number of words per conversation, or the number of sentences per conversation. You can also have a weekly assessment. At the end of the week, I get a weekly assessment with the streak and my longest streak and my conversations and the number of pronunciation exercises I've practiced and the words I saved. So here I can have details about the words I saved. That's the history. All of the words I've saved, all of the sentences I've pronounced. I can see details about the words. I can select, for example, the word peces, and I get a description of the word. And I can also get a lot of sentence, this explanation of the words, how it is used, the essential meaning of it, its conjugation, in plural and the singular, and a number of sentences that I can practice and that contain this word. So Tokyo offers this track and this list of words to increase my speaking frequency, my improvement areas, and my confidence growth. So the progress is very important. The progress feedback is very important because it helps me learn exactly what to work on. What are the best practices for learners to work on in order to get the most out of Tokyo? We recommend that you practice regularly, even 5 to 10 minutes a day. Try to focus on communication, not memorization. Accept mistakes as part of learning and repeat conversations to build fluency little by little. To sum up and to go back to the home page, Talkio is an excellent AI tool for developing speaking and interaction skills in a low stress environment, because each time it provides me with feedback and ways to improve my language. It helps me speak more, fear less, and improve faster. If speaking confidence is my goal, then this tool is really worth exploring. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments how to use Talkio and how you usually or how you want to use Talkio in your language learning journey. Would you like to use Talkio for homework or for self-study? And remember that teachers can use it and ask students to use it on a daily basis whenever they see that there are areas of pronunciation environment. Thank you a lot for listening to this video, and see you in the next one.